Alright, welcome to Aspie with Attitude episode 22. I want to talk about how to make friends. Alright, with friends, they do play a huge role in everyday life since human beings are the most social species to exist on planet Earth. Yeah, having friends helps to define who we are and what makes us who we are. And they're there to endure us the good times, the bad times and the ugly times. And during the bad times and the ugly times, they offer us emotional support. It's all about becoming independent from your own family to connect with other people who are outside your family circle. And it's always the people who are autistic may struggle the most in making friends, maybe due to anxiety towards others through SPD, as I may assume. And there are times you cannot rely on yourself, your family or public services. And how it is though, making friends can be simple or can be complicated, as long as if you realise that being alone can be a hazardous behaviour and it can get a bit dangerous. So making good long-term friends works towards the positive, which is actually trust, honesty, care for each other's feelings and understanding. And there's a lot of positive areas to explore when you want long-term friends. Alright, let's just teach you how to make new friends. Alright, I'm going to break it down to points. The first point is you want to do is do it blind. You will not know the person when you first meet them at first sight. You can always just meet and greet, make conversation, talk about anything, and that person may talk back about what he or she may be interested in. And the second point would be the most important key to making new friends is you have to be yourself. You don't want to lie about yourself. This could make you a dishonest person. You'll be lucky to find how many people do have or share the same interests as what you have. And it gets to the third point now, getting up close. Yeah, after a while, liking that person should gradually build up. And you soon enough start to validate interest, then you work around the attitude of that person. Or if the person has negative attitude and bad vibes, there's always a time to back out because it'll overwhelm you. And it's always the best idea is to go back to number one, which is doing it blind with another person you don't know. And now, if you pass number three, you want to be persistent. What being persistent means that you'll begin to validate certain areas of interest with that person and start receiving invitations to activities that will come to your interest. In that time, you never do anything stupid like you never lend out money or your belongings to that person, and you do not invite yourself to their house or to their activities that you don't receive any invitations for. And you do not use that person as an object or ask the person to lend out their belongings or their money at all. For instance, like, since I like to go swimming, I wouldn't go finding a friend that would have a backyard pool or beach house and just use them for the sake that they've got a beach house or backyard pool. Friends don't work like that. And once you get to the fifth point though, you're gonna set a goal. Okay, right. Decide if you enjoy hanging out with that person and you set standards that will validate the friendship. For instance, like if you're both playing musical instruments, you might want to start forming a band, which is actually the goal to make this friendship more long term. The point is saying cheese. What it means to say cheese is you never forget to smile, make sure you're having fun with that person and enjoying yourself. And then once you get to point, you don't take it personal if that friendship doesn't work out. Yes, just let it slide away and go back to number one and do it blind with somebody else. It might mean that the person's too busy or whatever. There's always a reason for it and you'll soon enough know. Well, because friends don't last forever, bear in mind that you've gave it a go. Since I started up with Aspie Attitude, I had tried making new friends online. And I will not expect that most of the friends that I make online will work out. And now, there's three types of friendships. The first type of friendship I want to talk about is acquaintance. Well, you know the person as a hello and a goodbye without validating amongst yourselves as friends. Like, you may not be interested in hanging out with each other, but you just still see each other and still talk. They're good acquaintance. Now, second point is very important. You have to listen carefully to fake friends. It's all about being friends with dishonest people who may bully that friendship onto you, be mean and take your money, your belongings from you and never return them. These people always find a way to see you fail and hold you back from your goals, and they just want to use you just like a cow they can milk for free. And now, listen carefully to understand who your true friends are. The most honest people you'll get to meet in your life, and you wish you were related to these people. Yep, you will notice that you exchange feelings and interests in a positive way, and you will also know they care about you, and they'll always constantly invite you into their activities. They will never curse you, and they will propel you forward to your goals and your desires. And have it is though, like, for those who want to validate friendships, like, I do have a big interest in whatever you see in the videos, like Lego. I do like swimming, and I do like my Game of Thrones and my Star Wars. And also I like to play board games with friends. Yeah, just how it is though, like, keep watching these videos, and I'll see you back in episode 23, and peace. And don't forget to subscribe and comment.